With the 58, the joyous aliveness in the conscious core essence, or the personality sun, we will have service, vitality, and demands as our purpose. So underneath here of this right angle cross of service, we have the 18 and the 17. These are important aspects, of course, of service, because what it does is service provides us with this ability to bring this critical judgment to challenging the patterns, because patterns that are not valid or vital for us, or patterns that are detrimental to us, well, we need to be able to challenge them and be argumentative around the incorrect patterns. So service, right angle cross of service, always brings that for us. And it's about being able to appreciate these aspects within here, because what they do is they get us to be better so that we can enhance our world, enhance our life going forward. And the 58.1, it brings us the love of life. They are in awe of the beauty of the blissed out life that really can be there, and yet they're still complaining because they're complaining to get things to be better. Then we look at the 58.2, we have perversion here. And what happens is the collective gets a little squirmish because the 58.2 puts its energy towards things that the collective doesn't see that is necessary or fit. So we have an interesting dynamic happening here in this particular aspect of service. And the 58 is bringing this fuel. It's bringing the energy to correct. It's bringing the energy to challenge. So that's what these people are doing on this particular right angle cross of service. Bringing the fuel to correct and to change whatever it is. So I see these people again being big time on the stage of life, standing up saying, listen, this needs to be corrected, this needs to be corrected, because logic is about the future and perfecting that pattern. So first we need to identify with what the correct pattern is so that we can then utilize that correct pattern. So the 58, this right angle cross of service, is always going to be asked to use its energy for that vitality to move us into the future. And what's really important for these particular beings is that you really pay attention to your strategy and authority. Don't just put your fuel behind anything. You have to be scrutinizing and really paying attention to what is correct to put your energy towards. What is that one pattern that you know is going to bring benefit, that you can concentrate on, that you can bring benefit to others? And you're just it. You are just being it as a right angle cross. And then that benefit for humanity and for the collective will show up. Then we have the juxtaposition cross of vitality. So, of course, these people are very fixed. And they are bringing, again, the energy. But here, we've now moved from the 18 and the 17 underneath to the 48 and the 21. And that 48 is depth and that 21 is control. So what's important for this particular juxtaposition is the pressure on that 58 is that, you got to use that energy for a logical process. We have to identify with something and then have that energy accessed. So it's important that the juxtaposition is somebody that is full of juice. She wants to be in control of herself because that is coming from her unconscious grounding. So you'll give your energy, but you have to be able to be in control. You have to be able to bring all of those solutions of the 48 concentrate on that solution, but you have to be in control of it. So you'll find juxtaposition, cross of vitality. These are people that are very fixed in how they use their fuel and controlling the output of that fuel. And again, I see these beings, like this could be in any business in the world, bringing this vitality, being of service, correcting. Then we have the left angle cross of demands. And again here, okay, you want my 58, you want my juice, you need to be able to give me something. That's going to be what happens here, because the 21 being in that tribal energy, it's saying, okay, you want my fuel, you want me to be able to help you concentrate, you want me to bring you these practical solutions and show up as this role model. Here are my demands. It's going to demand that it be compensated, that 21 sitting there, compensated for its solutions. So anybody who has any kind of corrective depth or corrective energy, if they're not living out their type, you're going to get like hammered early in life, because what happens is you give out that wrong corrective action. You're not invited, you're not asked, you're not initiated, and then all of a sudden, poof, it shows up and it just smacks you down hard. So what happens here is that they can become the great authorities in being able to direct others on how to make demands, how to get demands out of life. And in that sense, they can be very, very valuable. There's lots of wealth that sits here because creating and selling demands is a big, big moneymaker. So this is all about corrective action. And this can be in any aspect of our world and of our lives. So the wealth aspect here, there's tons and tons of opportunity to create wealth with the 58 as your conscious core essence.